welcome to 59 Minutes. My name is Levi Kones. As you can see this morning, we are talking about peace, love, and dance extravaganza. And to join me is the director of that from Eldoret. Join me in welcoming Abby Jewel. Hi. Morning, how are you?
Hi, Levi. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you?
I am well. I'm just wondering, just tell us in a nutshell, who are you, what do you do, how would you describe yourself?
Yes. Okay, my name is Jewel Abby. I am a wellness coach and dance instructor. I am also a fitness trainer, and I love to entertain. I love
I'm
to
having
work
some
out.
difficulty
I
with your
love to eat
sound. I hope
healthy.
I'm not able to hear you. I don't know whether maybe you can just, sorry about that. Speak again, Abby.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Hi, my name is Jewel Abby. I am a wellness coach. I am a dance instructor. I love to work out. I love to eat healthy. I love to dance. Yes, I guess that is all that there is about Jewel.
Sorry, I seem to be losing you again. I don't know. I don't know. I seem to have lost your sound a bit. Let me just work on this in just a short while and then maybe we can retake that. He tells me we are good. So, Abby, let's go again. Sorry.
Yes, it's all right. It's all right.
I can hear you fine now. So, you're Abby Jewel. You were
Okay,
saying?
all right. Yes, I am Abby Jewel. I'm a wellness coach. I am a dance instructor. I love to work out. I love to dance. I'm also a personal chef, by the way. I actually got my degree in culinary arts.
Oh, wow.
So that's all part of wellness. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That's what I went to school for.
Yeah, you are a mixed
Yeah.
bag of many things. Huh?
Yeah, I have a mix of very many things.
So tell me about this dancing. Why the theme around the peace and love?
The peace and the love. Well, it is election year, and of course, during this time, there's a lot of tension. Yeah, especially among the youth, different opinions. People feel like they want their person to become, the president or etc. And so we decided in order to spread peace, number one, we want to spread peace and we want to spread love. And the easiest way to do that is through entertainment. Once you can gather people in one place, in one area, to get them to watch, to entertain them, then you can say something that can impact them. You can say something that maybe will help them divert their intentions. Maybe someone was feeling aggravated, with all the politics going on. But when you gather people around and you entertain them and you make them feel good, then you can say something that will impact them and help spread the peace and help spread the love. And so that's why we decided to call it Peace, Love, and Dance, because it is mainly a dance event. Of course, there are other arts that were portrayed on stage, but it is mainly a dance event. So through dance, we want to, because dance is what I am best at, you understand? So that is how I wanted to spread my peace and how I wanted to spread my love. And on that stage, when I'm on that stage, when I'm dancing, I'm spreading peace and I'm also spreading love.
Yeah.
So that is why we called it Peace, Love, and Peace. Yeah.
So when you say we, who's we?
Okay, I have a partner in this. My friend, he's called Koloji. He is also my manager. He later became my manager. When we came up with the idea to do Peace, Love, and Dance Extravaganza, in short PLD, he wasn't my manager yet, but he was my friend. So he does events, and he was the right person to assist me because we had the idea. He had the idea. I also had the idea, but we had never met to discuss. So when we finally had a chance to interact, it was the first thing that came up. He wanted to do an event, a dance event. I wanted to do a dance event. So we thought we would just join forces and do it together. And yeah, it worked out for the best.
Yeah. So then you meet, you have your ideas, you've got the concept. So then how do you put it into a structure?
Yeah.
What did you decide to do?
What do we, sorry?
What do you decide to do now? Now you have the idea. So how do you structure it into an actual now event?
Well, it entails talking to people first who can sponsor the event because we need funds, number one, and looking for a good location and talking to the people for the location, ensuring the sound is okay, ensuring there is lighting, enough lighting, ensuring that crews that will be performing are also well practiced and all that. Yes, so it entails a lot of preparation with and coordination of many people because there is a videographer, there is the MC, there is the DJ, there are the crews that are performing, and there are the sponsors, the people that give the money to make the event happen. So you start talking to sponsors, you start to plan on the crews, you talk to the DJs, you talk to the
And then you put it
MCs,
together.
you go to the hall.
Okay, we're here with Abby Jewel. She is director of the Peace, Love, and Dance Extravaganza. They do that all the way. I don't know whether we have some clips of that dance, even as before we start right here. So that was happening at the KVDA Plaza, right in Eldoret. They have an auditorium there. Abby, how long was that event?
The event it started at around 1 to 7. I was leaving stage at around 7. Yeah.
Around 1 to around 7?
Yes, 1 to around 7.
And the young people stayed there all those hours?
Let me tell you, I was so surprised. They were there until the time the DJ was packing his things, leaving. I really felt so much love from Eldoret. It was a bit late. Things happened that I didn't expect, and it kind of pushed my time. I was a bit late. My performance was a bit late. But when I got there, I found people were still there, rallying for me, waiting for me. So it was very encouraging. It was such a good time. I was
this was your inaugural event, right?
Sorry?
This was the inaugural event?
Yes, the first one.
So what's the plan now? To do the dance, like you say, you do the talks after that. Is that it? Because the elections are 2 months away. What's the plan? Are you doing another one?
Yes.
Or what more from here?
Yes, definitely. We are planning to do 2 more editions this year. And the good thing about peace and love is that it doesn't have to be the year for elections to spread peace and love. You can still spread peace and love even when it's not elections. We still need peace and love after elections, even just our normal days. So the Peace, Love, and Dance PLD, we are planning to do it. It's going to be a recurring event. More and more seasons. Yeah, different towns. We want to tour, we want to go to a different place and, go spread the dance, go spread the peace, go spread the love. That's the plan. But it's definitely going to grow into more and more. As the years continue, so will it. Yes, I'm a dancer. I'm a dancer. A very
How
good
much?
one.
Take us behind the scenes into the work of the dance. You know, some of us cannot dance to
Oh,
save our lives.
okay. Behind the scenes into the work of the dance. Number one, practice. A lot of practice. You know, I was reading your book, Levi, and there's something that you said about putting in hours and practicing.
Yeah.
There is no escaping that. There is absolutely no escaping that. We were practicing before PLD, we were practicing for about 6 weeks. And the week leading to the event, when my team came from Nairobi, we were practicing in the wee hours of the morning. We're finishing practice at 2 a.m., at 3 a.m., just making sure that we have perfected and polished everything. The team that
Wow.
I performed is called the Advantageous Crew, and they're very, very talented dancers. You know, you have to first have passion for what you're doing. If you're going to be a dancer, you must be passionate about it. That's number one, because it's not an easy task. It's not an easy job. There's a lot of energy. It's fitness. It's absolutely fitness. So the practice comes in, and also it's mental as well, because you have to concentrate when you're dancing. If you don't, you miss the steps, you know. So
Yeah.
it's also
Do you think about the
mental.
steps actively in terms of counting, or do you hear the music and know this is the next step coming in?
When you're creating, you think about the steps in terms of counting. That's how you create the moves and everything. But after you've rehearsed with the music and everything, it now becomes second nature. You just know. Your body just knows, okay, this beat, this move, it becomes natural. But you have to have practiced a bit. You have to have accustomed your body to the moves and to the song as well, so that you know the beat. You know, once you know the beat, you know how to do the dance or where the dance comes in. The body just enters and merges with the beat. So you have to first understand the beat, then make the movement. When you make the movement, you have to rehearse a few times, not a few, a lot. You have to rehearse a
Yeah.
lot. Then now it can become easier.
So now, as a
Yeah.
professional, would you say that there's anybody who can't dance?
Who can't dance?
Yeah. Or are we all just, we can
I
work on
know.
it?
I think there's nothing we can't do. I think you can do anything. Well, you can't do anything through Christ, but with enough practice, you can do anything. If you're passionate and determined, even if you have two left feet today, if you start practicing for a year, for 2 years, you'll become a dancer. It might not be as easy for someone who already has the skill, because someone who has the skill, of course, they learn faster, and it's a bit, you can say, easier for them. But regardless, either way, with practice and determination, you can dance. Anybody can dance.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody who can dance. No. Once you hear music, you dance. It's natural. So let's say now it's counting the steps or the choreography part that comes to now, that's the skill. But dancing, anybody can dance. And it's a skill that God gave us to enjoy. Because when you hear music, your body naturally wants to do
Yeah.
something.
So
And if you let it, then you just go. Yeah.
yeah. So in your event the other day, the main message
Mm-hmm.
that you were giving the young people, because they
Yeah.
formed a huge bulk of the attendance, right? You had people. What ages are
Yeah,
we
the
talking?
attendance was really good. Yes.
Yeah. What demographics in terms of ages are we talking about there?
Mm, I would say there were very young boys that came. There was a very young boy that came. He was actually performing. I think he was below 10. There
Yeah, and he
were
was really
13
good,
year
by the way.
olds. He was very, very good. He's one of the G Entertainment dancers. Now Kolo G, who is my partner in the event, he has dancers, and he's one of the dancers of his team. So he was, I think, below 10, and then there were 13-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 25, and 40, 50. There are people that came that were mature. So it was a good range of age groups. I
Yeah.
was very impressed.
So
Yeah.
given that, so what's the take-home message you tell them? What do they want them to go home knowing?
One, use your talent. Use it. Hone your skill, you know. Make sure that you have used it in your most authentic way, in a way that is you. It doesn't matter if you're 50 years old or 10 years old, you have a skill that you can use. What I wanted to do on that stage was to use my skill and to show that how I can use my skill. But I also wanted other people to be inspired to go and think about how they can use their skill as well. Because everybody has a skill, and it doesn't matter if you're what age, but if you have a skill, you can use it at whatever age. So that's what I wanted them. That's the message that I wanted people to take home. That's why for me, it was a dance event because I'm a dancer. But if someone else is a musician, then go ahead and do music. Or if you're a football athlete, go ahead and do that. And do it to the maximum of your ability, to give your all, leave it all out there, basically. Because I left it all out there. I was even down on the stage. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, going all out for your skill and giving the best while you still can, because one day you won't be able to. So while you still can, go all out.
There's a Swahili song for that. It's called Vunja Mifupa Kama Bado Meno Iko.
Exactly. Exactly.
You ever heard of it? Eh?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course.
Samba Mapanga.
But that's
So
the message.
in terms of the message of peace, what did you tell people? What you danced, and then what happened?
Okay. Yes. So at the end of my performance, of course, there was a closing speech after I performed, and I just encouraged people to respect each other's opinions, number one, because we are all different, very different individuals, and everybody has their opinions. And kukosana, it comes about from trying to convince this other person they're wrong and you're right, you know? But it's okay for you to have different varying opinions. You can still maintain the peace regardless. You can respect your neighbor's opinion and they respect yours. And at the end of the day, you survive because we're here to live together. I'm not here to do this alone. I need you, I need someone else, I need someone else. And for that to happen, I have to, number one, respect their beliefs and opinions. And that's the only way to maintain peace, because trying to convince someone that they're wrong and you're right, because, okay, this was mainly because of the elections, and that's where the fights come about. Whoever this person is supporting, whether it's the person that you're supporting or not, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Let them support who they're supporting. You support who you're supporting. At the end of the day, we all want what's best for Kenya. We all want what's best for our country. So we have to respect each other's opinions and maintain the peace. And kupendana pia, because we are one nation and we are one people. So we have to maintain the love as well. That's the only way that we can grow as a country. That's the only way that we can grow as a people, Yeah.
Yeah. Well said, Abby. Well said.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah, we
you.
look forward to seeing more of such things. Very refreshing in a time when it's just, we could be talking about different things, politics and stuff, but here you are actually taking talent and using it for good. So kudos.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you in studio and actually seeing these dances live one day.
Oh, yes. Let's do it. I'm ready.
You're ready. Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you.
Thank you.
When we have the time to do that, possibly in studio.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Levy. It was a pleasure. I've enjoyed this conversation so much.
Me too. Abby Jewel, she is the director of the Peace, Love and Dance Extravaganza right there in Eldoret, spreading the message of peace and love and dance through using of talents, dancing, music, and basically just making sure that young people are involved in knowing that it's never that serious in matters of politics. You can use your talents for good. Abby Jewel. That's 59 minutes for today.